Hi, Mom. Welcome to your very own sign language class. I am using the papers that I sent to you earlier, and I am on list number 1. So what I have here are greetings. So we're going to do how are you? Again, how are you? And you want fluency, so you want to be, how are you? And the answer would be fine. And that's just a 5 handshake, or fine, thank you. And good afternoon. What I have here is my horizon, and the best way to look at this is where's the sun at any given time. If it's straight up in the air, it's noon. So if it's coming up under the horizon, it's morning. So then you have morning, noon, night, and eve. Okay? And a couple of sentences. I am fine. How are you? Time to sign. Will you sign with me? All right, so now I am remembering I need to slow down a little. So here we go again. How are you? Fine, thank you. Good afternoon. So when you're doing good, both of your hands are palm up from your chin. Good for emphasis. And then good afternoon. Both hands are palm down, you see. All right. I am fine. Time to sign. I turned my voice off there so you could try to read me, and I will continue to do that sometimes. So again, what I said was, and that was, are you ready to sign with me? Are, to be verb from your chin, same as is, are, am, be. They're all initialized except the one that's are. The A was already taken for am, so you use the are. Okay? Are you ready to sign with me? Or here's another one. So the new sign there was start, and the other was again. Are you ready to, start again? All right. And now let's stop and warm up with the alphabet. In ASL, I'm not sure if they use the sign alphabet, but I think of this as a bulletin or like a blackboard. Here's the A at my thumb. Alphabet changes from an A to a B. So again, let's start with the alphabet. And before we do that, it's always a good idea to roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, wriggle your fingers. And when I teach the alphabet in my sign classes, I teach people to use both hands just to get used to using both hands, and because some people have a hard time deciding if they are right or left-handed. So here we go. Ready? We have A, and I try not to say the letters as I go because I don't want you to get in the habit of saying the letters. So again, you want to see your fingernails here, fingers together. Some of them look like the letter they should be, others not so much. We're on E, F. Some sign books you'll see the F with fingers together, some you'll see them apart. you're going to see lots of variations depending on who's signing, and I would just focus on what you already know and move forward. There's G, H. You want to be palm out, so you're talking to the person instead of yourself. 3 fingers down for M, probably easier to see there. Maybe I'll step back. Lighting, I can't quite figure out where I need to be for you. S, your thumbs are out. T, your thumbs are in. All right, so your goal would be to go ahead and do that alphabet just as fast as you can, accurately. Speed is important, but fluency is. So just build to a level that you can do. All right, so there's your alphabet. And now I want to sign for you something that hopefully you can sign along with me, and that is I turned off my voice there just to give you a chance to read, so I'll do it again. Ready? And that was well, maybe I'll just turn off my voice but move my lips for you. And that was, now I know my ABCs. Next time will you sign with me? All right. And now I have a question for you, and that is, what is your name? Again, what is your name? My name is Linda. And notice I didn't say my name is Linda, because that's not my name. That's how I spell my name. So you don't want to get in the habit of saying the letters as you spell. All right, so here we go. Again, ready? What is your name? My name is Linda. You can say the word as you're spelling, Linda, before you spell Linda, or after you spell Linda. Okay, and you want to just practice spelling some words, and you want to do it fluently, and then I want to have you read some words for me. So I'm going to spell a few of the words that I just taught you. So here we go. Here's first word is. Okay, again. One more time. How? I should have asked you to sign back to me. Okay. Next word is, again. All right. One more time. Fine. Okay. And next word is, again. One more time. And the word is good. When you are trying to understand words that are spelled for you, you want to stay with the word while it's being spelled, and you want to stop and think, what letters did I see? How many letters did I see? And in what order were they? What happens many times is that people just stop if they miss a letter, or don't understand one. And it's very important to stay with it because no one is ever going to get every letter ever spelled for them every time. And that is important to know because it can be frustrating. So I will spell a few more words for you. Ready? Again. One more time. Time. That was the word. Next word is again. One more time. Ready. In that word, you'll see that the R is what we call a billboard letter. It's one that stands up and it's easier to read than, say, an S or an E or an A or an M or an N. And we also had a D. So you want to think about what did I see that was easy to read? And maybe you would see the R at the beginning and the Y at the end. So, ready. That light is hitting just right on my hands and I can't quite figure out a better place to be. So I guess we'll just have to hope this works for you. Okay, so let's see, when you're spelling your name, you would be Mary or Mary. Again, speed's not important, fluency is. Okay, another sentence. Okay, I'm trying to use ASL. It's in English word order. I guess I'll just let the phone ring. I've been putting the endings on some things like the S's. I'm trying not to, but it is hard. Okay, so what I just did without my voice was and again. Okay, so hopefully you got that last word, number. I said now it is time to learn the numbers. And the numbers are words, so you want to move your lips while you're doing these. So we've got number, and then we've got 0, 1, 2. Try not to jerk the numbers out or the letters whenever you're spelling for someone. You'll make them car sick. So again, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice how my arm's nice and still, and so is my wrist. First number after the 5, the littlest number after 5 is 6, so think of using your littlest finger. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then palm in, 11. I'm just flicking my first finger up. 12. 13. Notice how I've got the 3 hand shape, turned palm in, and I'm just moving those 2 fingers toward me. 13, 14, 15. And then the next numbers are essentially 10 plus 6, meaning 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Sometimes you'll just see people, instead of doing the 10 and say the 7, they just fling out 17, 18, 19. Then you've got 20, 21, like a 21 gun salute, 22, and then you're doing essentially L and then the number. So L3 is 23, L4, 24, and then 25 is an L and a 5. So you've got L5 or 25, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then all the other numbers all the way up to 100 are just what you think they would be. 37, 42, 56, 92. Okay, so you can practice those. That's an A across my index finger. Practice. All right. So now I can ask you, what is your telephone number? My telephone number is okay, and I'm hoping that you will pause this whenever you need to practice back up, whatever. I'm just going to keep moving forward because I have no idea how much space I have on this video. So, again, I said now it is time to learn the foods. It, small word, letter I, it, to be verb is time to learn, knowledge coming in, the foods. Okay, so the first food on the list is apple. So I spelled for you and showed you the sign. Okay, next word is banana. Next word is bread. Palm in with your non-dominant hand, slicing the loaf with your dominant hand. Next word is butter. Butter knife, spreading the butter on your slice of bread. Next word is candy. Candy rots your teeth. Next word is cereal. And in my handouts, I have the sign cereal, which this is the cereal bowl. This is the C coming up. But I am pretty sure that is not used in ASL. I think cereal is from the sign dry, as I recall that Teresa would do. Next word is, and again, notice I moved my hand over on the double letter, so I had cheese. Next word is, moved my hand over again when I start spelling. I'm here. I ended up over here. That's a clue that there was a double letter. Again, cookie, like a cookie cutter. Next word is drink. Next word is fish. And I recommend you go through this without the papers so that you don't see what the answers are. You just practice as you go. There'll be plenty of time to look those up later. So that was fish. Next word is hamburger, like making a hamburger patty. Salad. Here are my salad tongs. That's what that looks like spelled. And tea. Tea. You're swirling your tea bag in your glass. All right, so now I have some questions for you. Ready? Better teach you some of the signs. So we've got the word like. In my handouts, I'm doing an L that comes away from my chest. In ASL, they use your feel finger and you come out from your chest that way, like. This is the sign for have. In both sign systems, you'll either see it with a full hand on the sides of your chest or V's, okay? And want. And I see that as you're opening a drawer. What is it that I want? Okay, so do you like, and that was, do you like bananas? Do you want a cookie? Do you have an apple? Do you want candy. On any of those sentences, focus on what you are getting, not what you don't get. It's always easy to focus on what we can't get, but it's great to celebrate what it is that we do know. Okay, let's see. I want to teach you, and that's knowledge coming out, teach you some more signs. I did some across the, like the lifeline in your hand, some more, first sign that babies usually learn, and signs, just index fingers coming towards yourself. And these are going to be question signs. So we want, let's see, we've got who, and you're like pointing at someone and then bringing it back in, who. And when you're doing questions, you want to try and get that expression, who is with you? Okay. What? We already did that with what is your name. Name is the sign, it's just an X. It comes from the sign when people didn't know how to write, so they just wrote an X on a paper. So that you're making an X with extended ends for name. Okay, so we have who, what, and just an idea that you can always turn the sound down so that you can practice reading what I am saying or signing. Okay, now let's see. Now the next word is where. Where. One of the girls in one of my classes recently said she remembered that is don't go there, girlfriend, for the sign for where. I always see it as like, where are my keys? Okay, so we have who, what, where, and then we've got why. It's a full hand coming out to a Y. Why? A lot of times you do that with a raised shoulder. And when, and how, and which. Question words, and this is just, I see that as a capital D at the end of the word word. Question words are hard for many people to keep straight, so you will want to practice, practice, practice. And will was just a full hand coming forward, okay? More food signs for you now. We've got bacon, we've got macaroni, and noodle, and spaghetti. They're all in the same group. Think of bacon as being flat in the pan and then it ripples when you cook it. Spaghetti's with your little fingers like this. I've seen Teresa doing spaghetti like this where she's slurping it. M's coming out, wiggling away. Macaroni, noodle, cake. It's on the back of your hand. It's a claw and it's rising as it cooks. Got corn, chocolate. We've got a C that's circling around. I tell people to remember that. Chocolate makes the world go round. Then you've got milk or leche. You're milking the cow. Onion is the same as an apple, but it's an apple that makes you cry. Nut. Water. This is a W coming in. It's the first sign that Helen Keller learned. And sandwich. And the way to remember this is you've got 2 pieces of bread. These are your 2 pieces of bread. This is the filling of your sandwich, and you want it palm up so it won't fall out. And I've seen Teresa do this sign like this, like she's actually getting ready to eat the sandwich. So those are some foods for you. And now we can go back and review. Let's see, I've got a sign that I didn't teach you, and that's pass. So pass, their A's going past each other. And the sign please. So I can ask you, please pass the, and that's a T that's inward and twists out. So please pass the macaroni salad. Or do you like apple cake? Do you want spaghetti? Let's see, how about do you like, and that was banana bread. What about and that was, do you want cheese on your hamburger? And that was, let's see, I think it was, do you want some cheesecake? How about, and that was, where is the apple cake? And what about, do you have butter on your bread? Oh, I think I forgot to teach you coffee. Whoops, I shouldn't be spelling it. Coffee, you've got a coffee grinder there. All right, let's see, how about this? Do you want chocolate cheesecake? All right, I think I will stop this lesson here and start again. Love you. Bye.